guys. I don't remember. I don't remember what number podcast we're on, but I want to. Yeah, I don't know which number we're on. I think the last one we were talking about how, like, I told the union to engage with the district, and they just didn't do a thing. They just kept saying we did everything we could. So this is they when, you know, when I told you, when I asked them to show me in writing what they could do or what they've done, and all I got was exploded on, you know, he screamed at, you know, or going to the union or going to my lawyer and saying, you know, we're done. Well, you're done because you don't want to do your job. You're one because I told you to show me in writing what you've done to help me. You know, I know this is, in our area, this is the only union out there in this area that does that stuff. You know what I mean? I know that for a fact. But I just hope there's no others out there to do that. You know, or you can have these, like, different, like I said, show me where you did in writing. If you cannot show it in writing, then it's a problem, especially when you've asked them to do that in writing. All right, well, let's go to the letter we were talking about, how I got fired from the place. And they always say, he didn't get fired. You know what? I got fired. I got no money coming in. I got fired. I was told I was a 207A. Now, nothing. So no 207A. I got zero coming in. Zero. And I got fired. And but the person said, you didn't get fired. All right. I didn't get fired. I got fired. So let's just talk about that letter I got. Basically, it was the firing thing. I got I don't know when it was, a letter from ED. Now, mind you, let's talk about the time frames. I was told I'm a 207A case. I think I told you. I got directed to go to our district doctor for physical. And then he called the ED, told him what he found. And I could hear the guy, you know, getting screamed at by ED on the other end. You know, when the doctor was saying he's never coming back to work, and he's never going to come back to work, and you know, so I'm not sure again time frame, but about a month and a half after that one, I got the infamous letter that I was getting fired. You know, the one I just told you, the union said you're not getting fired. I'm getting fired. You know what I mean? One of the reasons I got told I was getting fired is because what did they say? ED said because I have hearing aids now, because I'm having the brain injuries and ringing in the ears nonstop. That's what he told me. Because of having the hearing aids, I can't work on the job. All right. But then I got fired. So much stupidity there. It's just stupid. It's LWB8, CCCs, the criminal commissioners. I mean, they're just, if you ever want to look at a picture of being not very bright and not very helpful, you can go look at them. So I hate to be kind of toxic now, guys, but I'm the one here with the brain injury and nothing coming in money-wise, just disabled, 100% disabled. Let's go back to the letter I got. So this letter I got was the same letter that a good friend of mine got. I don't know how many years ago now, probably just a little over 10 years ago, maybe. Oh, right, 10 years ago, a little over 10, I don't know, 12 years, I don't know. Now, my buddy, let's just call him Timmy K. So Timmy K got this letter, same letter I got, the same letter. Went to the union to show it to him and discuss things, and zero. When we talked, because Timmy K and I were pretty tight. So talking to Timmy, I said, well, what did the union say? What did they do? Zero. I'm like, what do you mean zero? I'm like, come on, you know what I mean? I'm like, you know what I mean? They did zero. So it was about a month or two after he had gotten the same letter I got. My buddy Timmy, I guess when you got a job like us, I think we have the greatest job in the world, you know. So when you have the greatest job in the world and you get told you're getting fired, he gets pretty, I don't know the word. So Timmy put a gun in his mouth, blew his head off. Committed suicide. Why? Right? I'm sorry, LWBs and the EDs sent him a letter saying you're getting fired, and the union did zero. So he put a gun in his mouth. Now, if you go going backwards on that one, that should have never happened. He should have never had. He should have never been like that. You know what I mean? I mean, you know, a lot of people didn't like Timmy, but I thought he was a good dude. You know, like people say he's weird or whatever. You know, we're all weird. We're all weird in our own way. You know, he was confident. He did okay. He did. You know what I mean? He was there a long time. You got to deal with their ignorance at that place, or, you know what I mean, out of touch with reality is another one. He got a letter saying he's getting fired, and put a gun in his mouth. Now, I have an issue with that, and I said, you know, I even told him, I'm like, I don't understand why you wouldn't do anything and stand up for him, and, you know, all I got was swept under the rug on that one. So, for like 5 years, I get hurt on the job, and I get the same letter, I'm getting fired. What did the union say? You're not getting fired. All right, well, I'm the one not working and out of a job, and you know what they did? Zero to help. Utterly zero to help. Actually, you know, we can delve into that a little deeper. So I got the letter saying I'm getting fired. Now, mind is, I was a 207A. A month later, at the physical, getting physical, the doctor said he's never coming back to work, and then a month later I get fired. I got issues with this, but the union did zero. Asked them to engage, asked them to step up, and put them in writing, email, something. You know what I mean? You know, I would tell them, anytime I kind of have a little bit of a, I guess, disagreement with them, I would say it to them. And you know what I would say? I would tell them this stuff about me getting fired. What did they say? Hang on, I gotta remember what they told me. My memory don't work so good anymore. That's right. What they would always tell me is, listen, this is what do you say? This is a district's job on that. I'm like, well, I know it's a district's job. You know, I've been trying to get them to do the right thing for me. Now, you know, asking the union to step up and do the right thing for me, you know, and my family. I want you to put it in writing to them. And, I literally would get screamed at from the union president nonstop, or VP get screamed at for, you know, for me asking, show me in writing where you put them on notice and email or something. I want you to do something. I don't just do something. I asked them multiple times to file grievances. It's not a grievance. All right, not a grievance. I don't care. Just put it in writing to them somehow. I mean, I got fired. Put it in a grievance. How do I go from a 207A case to fired? That's what I want to know. But I can tell you what they did. The union did zero, an absolute zero. And then I got screamed at by multiple times by the president and VP saying, district's job. Well, I know. Do the job. Do it. That's all I want. Step up to the job. And then, like I said, nonstop screamed at for saying, show me in writing, which they could not. And then, what was the other thing? So, yeah, that's right. That's when the union president decided to call my lawyer and said, we're done with this guy because, what did he say? We're done because, I don't remember the term anymore. I don't remember why. Give me a second to think about that, but I think it was something like we're done communicating with him because he's, I don't know, they had some stupid thing. And I told the union when the labor lawyer told me about it, and he said he had never heard of that before, ever heard of that. I asked him to show me in writing what they've done. That's all I did. I said, show me in writing what you've done to help me. I told him to engage. I would say, do your job. And he's like, that's all you did? And I'm like, yep, that's what I did. That's all I did. And like I was excommunicated from the place and told me I'm the problem. I think the problem is if you go look in the mirror, the other problem would be the taxpayers, because they got to go deal with that on a daily basis. All right, but so let's go back and just